extend a very warm welcome to everyone present here on behalf of the Association of Information Technologists and the Department of Information Technology SVCE. I'm Poonam, Executive Member of AIT. I take the privilege of welcoming you all here today to the valedictory function. We welcome Ms. Vasuki Vinothini S., Chairman and Managing Director, Kurukshetra IAS Academy, Chennai, for giving a special talk on empowerment in Indian society. A special thanks to our wonderful HOD, Dr. V. Vidyamam, for giving us this opportunity and gracing the occasion with her presence. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, Poonam. Now, I request N. Devi Ma'am, Assistant Professor, Department of Information Technology, to give a brief introduction on our chief guest.
Thank you, Sneha. So, very good morning to one and all present here. I take immense pleasure in introducing today's chief guest, Ms. Vasuki Vinothini, our alumnus, graduated in the year 2012. She completed her master's in IIT Madras in the year 2014. Currently, she is the chairman and managing director, Kurukshetra IAS Academy, Chennai, chairman and managing director, Kurukshetra NEET Academy, Chennai and Tirupati, and National President for Education and Child Welfare, National Association of Fishermen, New Delhi, Chairman, Chola News Digital Media Network. She is the first woman entrepreneur in Chennai to run an IAS academy, through which more than 50 aspirants join the civil services. Based on her service in educational sector, especially to the tribes, coastal community, transgender, women and other vulnerable sections, National Association of Fishermen, New Delhi, recognized her by appointing as National President for Education and Child Welfare Wing. She motivated and provided career guidance for more than 5,000 students so far. She is also a prominent guest speaker in Kalori Column, a career enhancement program in Kalanger TV. We are very much privileged to have her with us today. Welcome, Vasuki.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for your words and thank you everything. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Devi Ma'am. Now, I request Dr. V. Vidya Ma'am, our head of the department, to give a short note on the event.
Sir, respected Chief Guest, Vasuki Madam, Chairman and Managing Director, Kurukshetra IAS Academy, and also our prestigious alumni 2008 and 12 batch. My dear most faculty members and my dear students, very good morning to all of you. So as a head of the department, I feel very proud to have the very good as well as the empowered woman chief guest today for our valedictory function of AIT. So behalf of our SVCE family and especially IT family, I would like to welcome Mr. Vasuki Vinothini as a chief guest. Thank you, Vasuki Vinothini madam, for your acceptance. And students, I think ma'am is going to talk in empowerment in Indian society. So we had a very good profile, ma'am. We are very proud as well as the pride about your profile also. And really, we had a very good empowered woman in front of us today. So actually, empowerment means students really it's a development of a sense of autonomy, also the self-confidence. So by looking into Vasuki ma'am itself, you can understand the meaning of self-confidence. See, the name of academy also Kurukshetra, it's a very famous name. So whenever you come across this word, we have to think about the Kurukshetra war, and so that we can increase our self-confidence also. And also one more thing, we want to tell our SVCE is also a very good example of empower, because even this program is also a very good example for empower, because always SVCE empower the students to incorporate their diverse imagination as well as observation towards the curriculum setup, decision making, and bringing the different type of technology into the classroom. and organizing of program. Almost in all the thing, it empowers the students to increase their confidence as well as organizing the events. So really, behalf of our department, I am thank our management also. And I think Vasuki ma'am can tell about SVCE a few words in what are all the way their batch got exposure, especially from SVCE. And so students, I hope this section would give you more empowerment rules as well as the ethics towards the social, economic, as well as all the other things as a student role. Okay. So thank you so much, Vasuki ma'am, for your kind acceptance. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
A special thanks to our HOD, Dr. V. Vidya ma'am, for giving us this wonderful opportunity and gracing the occasion with your presence. Thank you, ma'am. Now, I request our
Thank
Chief Guest, Ms. S. Vasuki Vinothini ma'am, Chairman and Managing Director, Kurukshetra IAS Academy, Chennai, and an alumnus of SVCE to deliver the special talk on empowerment in Indian society.
Thank you. Good morning to everyone. So I think my slide is visible.
Yeah,
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
ma'am.
Okay. So, dear leaders, good morning once again. I welcome you all for this session where I am very happy to share time with my brothers and sisters and my teachers. First of all, I congratulate everyone who are presenting here amid of this pandemic challenges, hurdles, because the globe is facing a severe crisis now. Day by day, it become a very big challenges for all the administrators, government, for health personnel, everyone. At this period of time and at this juncture, here you required a real motivation, and this motivation can be you can get from anybody, like from you can get motivated from your parents, from your teachers, or from your friends, or by looking at any movie, or looking at any IAS officers. But the self motivation is very much self-induced. That is, your conscience is the best which lead to you success. Before getting into the session, first of all, I'll ask you one question, my dear friends. What is success? Any of you? Any of you? I want to be more interactive because since it is a social topic, I'm not getting into any technical or engineering topic. It is a society, it is based on society. So you can be interactive. What is success?
Success is what we wished that we can become.
Okay, what you wish to become. So in 10th standard, your wish would be like you could have get a topper in your school. In 12th standard, your wish would be like getting into the admission into the premier institution like Venkateswara or IIT. Or once after your graduation, you will think about more about after once if you reached into third year, you will get like getting placement in a core MNC company will be your success. So success is a continuous and evolution process. But many of us clearly they don't have a goal, objective, and what is success at all. The success is misinterpreted with the responsibilities and role. The success is an evolution process. The success which satisfies your thirst. The success should make revolution in your mind. It should bring renaissance in your thoughts. It should bring happiness in your life. It satisfied your need. It should satisfy your need is the true success. One of my students, he is from a very, very poor background family, and his father is a farmer. After his graduation, he got a good placement also. Despite of his family situation, he is very desperate to get into civil service. So he worked very hard in the first year. In the first attempt, he didn't clear. But because he comes from very rural background, Tamil medium student, the mains is very little difficult for him to prepare and get through. He will clear prelims, he could not get through mains. After 4.5 years of struggle, he cleared an IAS. Then what happened one day? He said to me, Madam, everybody in my home, family, friends, relatives, they used to tell me that, see, my parent is struggling a lot. You have to get any job. But I decided on during my 18 years of old that the day when my name come into the rank list, that is the day of my success. Because that is my dream, that will strive my thought, that actually will bring renaissance inside me, that will give happiness in my life. Merely earning is not my success. And he achieved. Now, the very basic thing is, in our Indian society, predominantly what is happening, if a father is a businessman and he wants to make his child to become a BTech, MBA graduate and to take after the business, and the child also, if he do the same, he got a BTech, MBA in good institution, and he get into the he take after the business. Do you think whose success is that? The success is belong to father. So predominantly, the success is misinterpreted. So what this session will give you some clear idea about the individual, how to attain your success, how to make your path, goal, objectives clearly. So in order to achieve success, we should have empowerment. Having empowerment and exercising empowerment will take you to the success. On the day the student is empowered to take his own decision, he denied the offer of a company. He put all his potential, effort, hard work to attain this success. Because he is empowered, he attained the success. So, empowerment is the very basic foundation to achieve a individual person success. So, what is empowerment? Now, what is empowerment? Usually, this empowerment is synonymous to women empowerment in developing countries. They will talk about feminism and they mean this as an empowerment. That is not true. So, what is empowerment? Why do we need empowerment? How do this empowerment will bring changes in the society? How do this empowerment will bring success in individual? Do you know, my friends, India was slave to foreigners for almost 2000 years. Do you know why? Why we were slave for almost 2000 years? Can you tell me? Any of you? We got independence only before 75 years. So till 2000 years we were slave. Why?
Because we don't get empowerment, madam, in those days.
Okay, let's go back to the pre-ancient history. According to certain theories, when the world was created, there was only one gender, that is female. It is a proved theory. So that is why we called our female ancestor as a lucky people. After some time, to make this breed very strong, nature has created a male. So usually if you see in all animals, in nature, naturally, what happened, this female will be more active and more dominant. If you take lion, the lioness will control the entire social structure, and it will organize the family, and it will plan for hunting. The complete dominant will be the female. If you take the peacock, even a crow, sparrow, almost all of the animal beings, the female will be the dominant, since it is a first species. It is a nature order. That order cannot be changed. But what happened, till nearly Rigvedic period, women were more empowered. They are involved in decision making. They are involved in political participation, society. They played a very, very important role in decision making. But in later Vedic period, women almost lost their empowerment, and they were restricted to home and household chores. This is how men, human beings, changed the nature order, and they control the nature. So what happened? India lost its strong breed, where we cannot able to fight against the foreigners physically and psychologically. So as a result of that, 500 years we were ruled by Indo-Greeks, 500 years we were ruled by Turks and Afghans, 300 more than years where we were ruled by Mongols, and more than 200 years we were ruled by British. We don't have a strong beat psychologically and physically. So do you think now we are free from all this? Do you think we really got a independent? No, we are slave for this caste and religion. The caste in our society, the caste religion will determine the person. So even today, there is a new form of casteism. Casteism in all the means. The main reason for all this cause, the cause of this issue is we don't have empowerment. Now, we'll get in. This was the main issue. So, you might have understood from this what is empowerment. Empowerment is a degree of autonomy. It is how you are taking the decision making, how you are exercising your decision making. Okay. And remember, empowerment should not misinterpreted in an inhuman way. Sometimes this empowerment, since I am empowered, I can wear any dress, or I can be inhuman, or I can disrespect the parents. No, it is not empowerment. Empowerment should be exercised to develop humanity, self-respect, personality. Empowerment should not misinterpreted. So, for an individual, as I said in this beginning of the session, to attain the success, and for a country to grow and develop, it is very, very mandatory and required to be a socially, politically, financially empowered. So let's see what is political empowerment. India is a country where we have multiple language, culture, and we call it as a unity in diversity. Every state has their own distinct culture, tradition, ethnicity. When we travel 50 kilometers away, the food will be changed. The food culture, the dressing, practices, everything will be changed. So, do all the sections get equal representation in politics? That is the very big question. Political empowerment is every individual should get equal representation and equal participation in the politics without any discrimination, irrespective of their caste, creed, religion, community. The vulnerable sections should get representation. You should get participated in adult franchise. You should also be the representatives. That is called politically empowered. See, when you take this India, do we have any reservation for women in Indian Parliament? In Indian Parliament, do we have any reservation? Since after 75 years of independence, we have 0% reservation in Indian Parliament. And when you take Pakistan, which is an unsecular country, orthodox country, they do provide 50% reservation for women in Parliament. So our representation is very, very minimal. Only 9% of women ministers are there. Only 14% of women MPs are there. Not only women, also the other section, vulnerable section, particularly the tribe, the coastal community, and the physically handicapped, transgender. These are the vulnerable sections of the people. They don't get adequate representation in the politics. How many educated, graduated people come forward and they take part in politics? No. See, the main reason why we fail to be politically empowered, because we don't know our rights. So to be politically empowered, you should know your rights. Knowing your rights is very mandatory for each and every citizen. Only if you know your rights, you need not to answer anybody, any bureaucrats. See, our constitution, while making our constitution, the forefathers who made our constitution had deliberately, desperately, they want to bring inclusive development, which means all the section of the society should get benefited. So for that reason, nowhere in the world the fundamental rights are guaranteed. But in Indian Constitution, we have the fundamental rights, and that rights are guaranteed in the Constitution. You know what is guarantee? Which means this, when these rights are violated, you can move to the court and the court cannot deny to give the solution. That is called guaranteed rights. Nowhere in the world, even US got 300 years of independence, nowhere in the world has a guaranteed fundamental rights in the constitution. But unfortunately, because of our ignorance, because we didn't adequately empowered, we fail to know about the rights. We fail to know about, even the educated people, they don't know about what are their fundamental rights. They don't know about the right to information. They don't know about their basic rights. That is the reason. Since you are ignorant of your rights, corruption takes place everywhere. If you know your rights, this major social issue can be eradicated. So politically empowerment is the very, very mandatory to for the country to grow and develop. Next is financially empowerment. See, financially empowerment is here when you are allowed to take a finance decision in your family. Any one of you, my friends, can you tell me? Generally, in Indian society, a boy, when he is allowed to take a finance decision in their family,
mostly they will be taking financial decision once they come into a job, kind of a thing, when they start earning.
okay, when they start earning. But still what happened? Almost 90% of the marriages for that boy is done by the parent only. Which means the spending, Indian marriages. So the financial decision making in finance is very, very low in our country. And you know, one thing that Kerala is, the literacy has highest in the Kerala state. Also, the suicide rate is also very high in the Kerala. And you know, 15 to WHO says that in India, the age between 15 to 29 years, the main cause of death is suicide. And the main reason is those people are deprived of their finance decision. Because from the childhood, generally this in this era, in this globalization era, parenting become a very big difficult task. Parents generally very hardly they used to say no to their children, and once after attaining their adulthood, they could not able to face these challenges. So financially disempowerment is the main reason for the suicide among the young people. And also, this finance decisions in home means it does not mean that the decision should be taken only by a man or a woman in a family. It's a family as a whole. As a whole, they have to discuss and make a decision. Today, are we spending judiciary is a very big question. Also, to become financially empowerment, you need an employment. But what happened? Our employment rate is also very low. International Labour Organization, they says that 23.5%, only 23.5% are female labor force participation rate. See, almost half of our population is female, but it not even cross above 30%. So it's a very worsening figure. So the labor force participation is very low. And when you take rural women, If you take agriculture, their agriculture is also, their wages is very low. Hardly some self-help groups and other participations are there in finance. But since the employment is very low and the job market is low, this financial empowerment is also becoming a very big concern. The most important thing you have to understand is social empowerment. See, our society is plagued with historical errors. And one most important error is casteism. Our society is divided into based on this casteism. It took 2000 more years to become socially empowered. It starts from it is not because of a one person. It is a collective efforts by our forefathers and thinkers like Buddha, Mahavira, followed by Thiruvalluvar, Jesus Christ, Muhammad Nabi, Ramanujan, Guru Nanak, Kabir, Raja Ram Mohan Rai, Gandhi, Ambedkar, Periyar. See, despite of all these reformers, ideologies, reforms, revolutions, and struggles, do you know the status of our society in early 20th century? See, education, employment, and political participation is not mean for all the section of the society. For example, to pursue medical education during 1920s, the Sanskrit is made very mandatory. Only if you clear Sanskrit exam, then you can pursue medical studies. So Dr. Muthulakshmi Reddy, she cleared that exam. She fight for that. Many from Periyar to many people have fought for this justice to eradicate this, and they want all the section of the people to get this education. So 1926, the first woman physician, she got and she completed. And the justice were won and it opened the doors. So for each and everything, for every rights, these reformers had come with so much of struggles. And you know, in 1921, Madras is the first British province to provide women's suffrage. Okay, so you need to understand social empowerment. So social empowerment is nothing but all the section of society having equal control on their lives and opportunities to make decision. And remember, among all this, why the social empowerment is very important, because a nation can never have a growth trajectory without empowering all the section of society equally. Okay, when this, so if we attain social empowerment, the social violence will reduce, because every year by year, 30% of crime is increasing according to National Crime Record Bureau. So if you take this is also very important. World Economic Forum says that the Global Gender Gap Report and the rank of India is 140 among 156 countries. Okay, so we are low when compared to the our neighboring countries. So our economic participation and opportunity is very low. So what happened? Even this sex ratio is also very low. For 1,000 males, we do have only 899 females. And still after 75 years of independence, 21% of our population lives in below the national poverty line. And you take the literacy rate, 74% of people only we have literacy rate. And the worsening factor is only 65% is women literate. So these are the issues. So when we get socially empowered, the poverty can be reduced and we can bring the inclusive development and the social violence can be reduced. So how do we get empowerment? So now I hope that I have given an idea about what is empowerment, what is social, economic and political empowerment. Now let's try to understand how do we get this empowerment? How do we attain this politically, socially, economic empowerment? See, empowerment is a continuous process. Okay, and only through education. Education is a powerful weapon which can use to change the world, says by Nelson Mandela. Education plays a very important role in the development of a country. Education is a milestone of empowerment because that enables the response to the challenges. And education is the most important tool to change the society. It helps to take rational decisions and choices individually, collectively for social transformation. So only through education this can be changed. And you know, education, it's not merely studying your textbooks and then clearing your CAT exams and semester exams, getting placement, getting into the company. No, you should experience your education. Education is multifaceted. You should understand the society, the social problems, the family, because the social issues start from the family. The casteism, gender issues, untouchability, all the social issues, the origin of social issues, that it starts from our family. So inculcating value-based education is very mandatory, and you should understand the values in the education. You should search as a graduate what you have to do. You should understand our society. You have more responsibility. You know, I called you leaders on my addressing the first session because you are educated, you are graduate, you're going to be a graduate, you're going to be a scientist, industrialist, you are going to lead the nation. See, only the education and science can erase the historical errors. Example, once a Roman Catholics, they believed, once upon a time, the Roman Catholics, they believed that geocentric theory. What is geocentric theory? Earth is at the center and the sun is revolving around the earth. Throughout the world, they insisted this theory. Many scientists who are educated, they proposed against this theory, and that is called heliocentric theory. That is wrong. What Roman Catholic theory is wrong? There is no any proof. And these scientists have come with the proof and ideas, and they insist that. Where those scientists have been tortured and killed. Example, Bruno burnt alive. Like Galileo imprisoned for this and killed. But over a period of time, our education and science made the Roman Catholic head Pope to apologize for such an incident after 400 years. So remember, education is a tool to empower in politics, finance, and society. If you are educated, you have responsibility. You will become empowered. You will know the rights. Many students who are from, many candidates who are from rural backgrounds, who don't have any economic background, they are very desperate in getting into the administrative service. Because of this education, they are bringing, they having their goal very clear, and they are attaining their goal and objective. So let us join together to understand what is empowerment and to bring reforms and changes in the society. So wish you all the very best, and I want to end my session by stating that when I was entered into SVC college, I am from Tamil Nadu, a typical South place. So there, the foundational values were given by my teachers, and Devi ma'am is my mentor at that period of time. So we've overcome many challenges and hurdles to attain this place. So I know that I am empowered, and I am giving education and for the needy person only because of my education. So know your rights, educate, and empowered to bring change in the society and to success to yourself. Thank you so much. Wish you all the very best.
Thank you, Ms. Vasuki Vinothini ma'am, for sharing your knowledge and spending your valuable time with us. It was a wonderful presentation on empowerment in Indian society, and it was great listening to you, ma'am. Your presence and gentle words are a source of encouragement for all of us. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Now,
And thank you, Vasuki ma'am. Thank you so much for your excellent motivation as well as the speech. And also, it is very much impressive to see all your dreams are coming true. Really, you have done a very good job. And also, behalf of our IT family, I thank once again and wish you all the best. And try to have more students and empower more students to the society. Thank you all.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Vasuki ma'am. Thanks.
How are you, Vasuki?
Ma'am, how are you, ma'am?
Yeah,
I was
I am
looking
good.
for you only, ma'am. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Excellent lecture, Vasuki. Very
Thank you,
happy to
ma'am.
see you. Very happy to see you.
I am very much thankful to you only, ma'am, because you have helped me a lot to overcome. Because that Chennai was very new to me when I come here. I remember I have met you in your room personally, and I suffered so much to overcome all these challenges. You motivated that timing is very, very important, and it is a very golden time for me. That also brings spark in me, and I'm very thankful for you, ma'am. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Very good lecture. I'm very happy to see you at this position. Keep in touch, Vasuki.
Thank you, ma'am.
Very happy to see you at this stage. Very
Thank
good.
you, ma'am.
And God bless you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah, keep in touch.
Thank you.
Thank you for the excellent and useful lecture to the students. Currently, the student need this kind of motivation. Very good motivation you have done to the juniors.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, Pa. Thank you.